Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name's David, but you can call me Fenrirock. It has been far too long since we've done one of these. It's finally time for another Fenrirock Direct, brought to you by Dubby. The purpose of these is to go over the current and upcoming state of the FCU. And this one is a meaty one. On the main channel, talking about a recent poll, including future content of the channel, yes, meaning more Smosh, Fenrirock Gaming's new home and what's going to be going on over there, the glorious return of FvC Gaming, along with the Curator, and much more. By the way, if you want to skip anything, down below we'll have the chapters on the timeline, or if you want to go to the description, everything's going to be timed out. So if you want to skip anything that you don't really care about, please, just use that. Please, don't just stop the video. Skip. Just go ahead and skip. So without further ado, let's jump into the June 2025 Fenrirock Direct. Things are relatively good here on the main channel. Our main focus this year is really getting things back into motion and restore other content that the channel used to do or wanted to do. However, since doing so, I did a poll to check on in what everyone's watching. And to say it was a little disappointing or a little, kind of heartbreaking would be an understatement. The results did make sense, so I had to go along with what I read. I put a ton of effort into the other videos I do, but to this day, the ones that still get the most viewership is the Smosh content. Don't get me wrong, I still, by far and away, love doing the Smosh videos. If I didn't love doing them, I would have stopped doing them a long time ago. I don't do anything I do not enjoy. That's why we cut some content. Some stuff got cut because I was getting bored. It just unfortunately feels like I'm riding off the coattails of Smosh to get the main channel some success. Even though I am glad to say that since, writing the script for this video, I released the video for the From Zero review, and that video is doing quite well. Yay. But I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of fellow creators understand this feeling of what's the point of trying if no one's going to watch. I will never stop doing the original videos and creating F-tier music, and mainly having fun. I will continue to do it all because I enjoy it all, including some more things we're bringing on. Obviously, the Try Not to Laugh, I've seen a bit of a resurgence since I'm no longer trying not to laugh other than in David's turn. So obviously, those ain't going nowhere until Smosh stops. But I am bringing something back on those. I'm going to be bringing back the Try Not to Laugh live streams on the Tuesdays when they're live. Bring you guys in on the Tuesday when they drop. Come on in with me, have some fun doing them live, and maybe make David's turn more of a live submission. For those who used to watch Nick Nocturnal, I don't like you having used the word used, but his, he did his Try Not to Laugh challenges with Metal, and he'd have the Discord live or chat live and everything like that, and people would submit clips to watch. I want to do something like that. It makes sense in that format. But something folks have been clamoring for, yes, it's finally time for Spud Hut. So Spud Hut will be coming on here shortly, and again, if I don't like them, I'm not going to keep doing them. I'm probably going to like them, but because Spud Hut's freaking hilarious. I still remember the original bit when it started, but that will be coming soon, starting next week. After I did the poll, I was really on the verge of pushing the reviews to their own channel. Like I actually said I was going to a couple months ago, and I realized, I'm not going to do that. It almost made me do that again, but no, I'm not going to do that. I need to stay true to myself and the roots of this channel, and the channel's main purpose of showing love to what I love. I've been promising this for God knows how long, but reviews are coming back, and they have come back. We had the From Zero review come out earlier this week, and in the coming days, we have the new Styx review. This is actually coming out this Monday. The new album from Styx, Circling Above. That's coming out. It's already recorded, so I'm not lying about that. I've already recorded it. It's coming. But those two aren't in the new style that we're going to be doing. We're bringing back and revamping and just revitalizing the reaction reviews of where I sit down on the computer, I react to the album as I review it, but then intercut between those, my traditional way of how I did track-by-track reviews, we're going to be interlooping them together into one super video. Fast forward in the future of the original channel too, I started doing for how to get a review out really quick, I would do the no BS reviews. We're going to be bringing those back too for shorts. So when I have the main review, I'm going to record a short version and upload it to YouTube Shorts. Probably go to Instagrams too, and I'll bring back the TikTok. I actually went back and rewatched my old directs. I've been planning to do the reviews in this style since 3 years ago. We're finally doing it, damn it. Now, as a bonus for memberships, I will be uploading the full uncut reaction, and I will try to include music if I can. However, If those videos do get blocked, I'll have, you know, timers on screen if you guys want to sync up your own music. Obviously, for the full versions on YouTube, I cannot you can't do that. You can't upload the music fully because you get blocked like instantly, and we don't want that. Some people want me to get blocked. You do you, boo. The one style of video that did get pushed out, unfortunately, again, is gaming. For the episodic content I wanted to do, it was really going to bog down the channel. So, the Rise of Fenrir, the Minecraft Hardcore series, and Pokemon will be over on Fenrirock Gaming. Well, not all Pokemon. I am the leader of Team Howl, a resistance group formed after the rise of Team Night Sky. We have been losing ground in our homeland of Galar and are about to make our advance to stop their claim to our sky. To do so, we will need to advance into enemy territory, gain reinforcements, and take down Night Sky's commanders. With their leader suddenly missing, now is the time to make our move. I have my companions, Hati and Skull, with me, and we will fight back to secure our site of Mother Moon. In Team Howl, our specialty is quite simple: the beasts of the howling variety and those associated with the night, aka dark types. To help us in our fight, I've become well versed with the legends of two wolves that have fought to prevent great calamity. My little rock-ruffs are descendants of these two wolves, but if we can gain their trust, there's nothing that Mikey Guy can do to stop us. The Team Howl playthrough has finally entered production. I'm so happy to finally be getting this done and getting it out there, and that announcement leads to this. I did not want to fully remove gaming from the channel. Again, expressing my loves. So the larger main projects like Team Howl will be here on the main channel. They will serve mainly as, you know, obviously there are a lot of effort goes into those. They belong on the main channel, but they also go like, hey, if you enjoyed my gaming stuff, head on over here. There's a lot more. Again, I cannot wait to push this out, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's not the only way I'm keeping, you know, gaming on the channel too. When I live stream games, it will be here on the main channel. I'm telling you right now, as of now, there is no schedule. It's more of a, I do it when I do it. It will likely be like whenever I record streamable games, like when I do Minecraft, or maybe I'll stream when I'm recording the Nuzlocke videos. But to do this the way I need and want to do it, I really need to figure out what's going on with Streamlabs on my computer. Forever ago, Streamlabs just broke, and it just doesn't work anymore, and I have to get down to the bottom because right now OBS is set to record 2 screens at once. You can't stream like that because you have one side with the face cam and one side with, you know, this. So I can't really do that. It's really stupid that this setting applies to every single scene and not just the ones you change the setting in, but what can you do? On the subjects of memberships and sponsorships, I am a guy doing this all by himself, and I can really use all the support you're able to give. Be it the monetized sort, or you just being here supporting the videos. It's time we did a breakdown of what we're offering here with the memberships. I'll put what tier we're talking about down here, and every tier we move up includes the things the previous tiers had. First up, we have Draengarok, and of course, early access to all videos. This is for every channel, by the way. I'll make unlisted links and have them looped in the members. I can set timers to remind myself to set them to public. You'll have your credit at the end of the video. You'll have access to the FCU Minecraft server, which we are restarting shortly. You'll have access to the members only section of the Discord server, visibility on the working production schedule. This one it doesn't show up on the membership page because I ran out of how many things you can offer. You get free access to any music I record. So if I ever create music, you get a free link to download the song as you please. And of course, again, another one that's not linked on there, you get access to uncut content. This was mainly for the gaming videos because those videos, long recording sections, itty bitty video. Yarlarok, you have a bit more say in the matter of things. You have members only polls that dictate the direction of the channel. So we have questions of what we want to do. You can help decide what we want to do. In the Minecraft world, you were placed in charge of districts, so you actually have a little section you get to take care of, like a real Jarl. Now, you don't have to, obviously, if you want to do it, you have access to do it. And lastly, you get a verbal shout out along with the videos, not just the credit, you get a verbal shout out. Say your name. And lastly, we have Acerrock. Here, we will have monthly members only live streams. Basically, right before the direct, we talk about what we want to talk about and things we should do. We're basically going to have them every quarter talk about things. In the world of Minecraft, you will be placed in a higher position working alongside with me and the Curator, deciding what's going on in the world, like a god. I'm going to have a new video going over the Minecraft server too once we get that going. It desperately needs one. I fully understand that this higher tier didn't offer too much more. It's more so really of, you know, one, you get a little more, you get power. Everyone likes power. And two, it's just like, it's more as the tier, like if you want to fully support, like support, it's what the tier's for. It's how it is on every channel. It's just, unfortunately, a lot of bigger ones. Some ones like, I sell feet pics. I'm not selling feet pics. But if you have any ideas that make it more enticing, please, by all means, comment down below and I'll look through things. I'm looking for more ideas to implement more changes. I'm an open book. I allow people to write anything in the open book. Except feet pics. I'm not selling feet pics. Last few bits of support. If you want to, you know, represent the FCU, go to the merch shop down below. You know, pop up some merch. It's been refreshed. I had some new designs. In fact, if you're watching this video, I'll let you know that too. The Team Howl merch is live, but we're going to go over that more once the Team Howl video is actually going. We even have aprons now, which is kind of cool. So if you want to represent the FCU out in the real world, and you want to, you know, if you do, take pictures, snap it, tag me on Instagram. Please, I want to see it out people in the world. I know some folks do have shirts, so rock them. I haven't seen people wear pictures, so I think they just become dog rags. If you wear it, please rep it. And lastly, I would like to thank Dubby for supporting this channel. They support smaller creators like myself, and I also just don't like the product. I wouldn't stick with it if I didn't like the product. I'm going through their product line at the moment, and everything I've tasted so far is pretty top notch. Especially their hydration lines. Really, really good. I will say, much better than a certain competitor. Their energy formula, you know, helps you keep focused, whether you're in a, you know, deep gaming session or trying to get through a day of work. Two things I do. They contain no artificial coloring, so for those who do not like artificial colorings for obvious reasons, or you want to abide by a certain person's mandates, I like it because, you know, no artificial colors means it's natural stuff, so it's just better. They also have an awesome logo, which they aren't changing anytime soon for no reason whatsoever. Thanks again to Dubby for the support of the channel. Head on down to the description below, check them out, and if you buy anything, remember to use the code Fenrirock on checkout. Save yourself some money. Side note, if we sell enough cups or drinks and anything that you use my code and my links to, you know, buy stuff, we could get a shaker cup. And I desperately want my own shaker cup because they don't really have much red and black options. I want my own. Okay, moving back to the video. Back on the subject of other videos, we revisited an old series as I finally added megas, the sick, the dying, and the dead to the rankings list of every mega song of all time. If you haven't done so yet, go check out that video, please. And if you haven't watched the whole series, please go back and check it out. I put a lot of time into those series. I'm currently working on its sequel series right now, but for those who were there watching along when I was doing those videos, it takes a long time, so please be patient. And before we move on, we have to go over the new schedule. For those who've been watching the last couple videos, we've returned to our original start time, release time. Words are stupid. We've returned to 4 p.m. PST. Again, if you don't want to wait, memberships and the Trying to Laugh live streams will be on the day of, usually probably at 11 a.m. of the day of release, barring I had to go to work early or something else was going on. With so many things returning to the main channel, Fenrirock Gaming needed its own place to be. And a fresh channel was the best way to do this. Fresh channel, fresh start. I was going back and forth on just having Fenrirock Gaming take over the Fenrirock Sports channel, but it didn't feel right. So here we are. We are currently releasing daily until it's caught back up again, the classic Rise of Fenrir series. So if you like those videos or just like Souls games, please head out and check those out. We are uploaded until I believe it's July 28th or even might be August 1st. Actually, yeah, it's up to July 31st. So if you like the Rise of Fenrir series, we have daily uploads that until July 31st, and then starting the August 1st or whatever that Friday is on that week, the Rise of Fenrir will resume new videos. And now that the Switch 2 is here, it is time to resume the Scarlet Nuzlocke. And I did a poll, and y'all actually agreed with me. With a new system, new channel, new everything, it's time just to start a new Nuzlocke, and I've already got that going because the intro takes too damn long, so I'm skipping the intro again because, again, that intro is boring and terrible. So the Nuzlocke is returning. We'll also be resuming, or should I say restarting, the Minecraft Hardcore series, is because back when I was still doing it between episodes, I done died again. I was just moving, minding my own business, and I fell. To finish up here, we will also be having, you know, random videos here and there. Namely, like you guys voted on the poll, the Doom the Dark Ages playthrough. I'll have random videos, and if that does good enough, we'll play through it. So the schedule there is going to be Pokemon Monday. So the Monday videos are going to be the Pokemon Nuzlocke. Wednesday is going to be Minecraft Hardcore, and Fridays will be the Rise of Fenrir. These will be releasing at noon PST, so 12 PST. But now, again, random videos may upload here and there, so other days we'll have random videos if I have something to release. Now, for the more exciting end of gaming news here. It's Fenrirock and the Curator. This is Henry. After a very, very long hiatus, myself and the Curator have resumed the FvC Gaming channel. While we are still working on the logistics and the workings of the new schedule, we have already resumed the FvC tournament, with yours truly taking a pretty commanding lead after Plinko. In fact, here's an update of the leaderboard. Next up is beer pong, which should be a blast. To go with the dranky drank, fans of TFS Gaming, or Team 4-Star Gaming, are familiar with a series known as Drunk Souls, where when you die in Dark Souls, you drink. Well, we are bringing Drunk Souls to the channel. We are super excited. Our livers are not. We are planning to have more playthroughs, but to start out, we're keeping it simple. We're also going to be bringing back, as we mentioned in the main channel section, we are bringing back the Minecraft server. Now, before we open it up to the public, we're actually going to be doing our playthrough. Granted, we actually could open it to the public because the way our server is going to work is you guys can still be there and we can just do our thing anyway. Yes, again, like I mentioned in the membership section, this is going to be open to the public. We will be having our playthrough and you guys will be able to live in the world with us. Now, for the Curator himself, he too has finally resumed doing videos. And he has also finally hit the elusive 100 subscriber milestone. Congratulations, brother. Go over there and show him the love that you have shown me. Do it now, please. That's an order. Keep killing it, bro. In fact, why don't you take it yourself?
For 3 long years, the Curator played the games that you loved. The classics. But when that wasn't enough, he turned to strange, bizarre games that possibly no one's even heard of. Like so. On other occasions, when the bizarre games weren't enough, he turned to rage-inducing games. Games that he just failed to beat because they were just too damn hard. And when he was tired of those games, he'd move on. He'd play games that were considered masterpieces of utter crap. Like so. But through all the good games, the bad games, the hard games, the crap games, something was missing. But what? He'd sit down, grab a controller, and just start playing the games that he truly loved from his childhood. Games that he fell in love with those years ago. But something was missing. And not quite sure what, he one day stood up, sat down his controller, and disappeared. But now, after 1 long year, the Curator has returned, and he's ready once again to play the games for you, the games you love, here on the Curator's Game Archives.
Another thing that is making a comeback, the Fenrirock podcast, but with a new coat of paint. It has been rebranded, introducing anything but nothing with Fenrirock. The podcast where we talk about anything and it means nothing, but it means something to me. It's going to be a lot like this channel where we literally talk about anything. And most of the stuff is going to be about stuff that really doesn't matter. But I care about it. Be it sports, music, comedy stuff, movies. Again, literally anything. We will have our normal guest, the Curator, most of the time, but I'm looking to get some more. I want to have fun with it again, so let the fun begin. Fenrirock Sports, the channel that was actually starting to get a good momentum, and then I got bored. Okay, I didn't actually get bored, just real life really took the wheel, and just the sports channel just wasn't doing it for me at the time. I just had to focus on life. It's just a damn shame because I still absolutely love sports gaming. And I loved where the channel was going. It, again, just got caught in the crosshairs of shit hitting the fan and me having to figure out life. Well, that ends now. Fenrirock Sports is back! I will soon have a new Road to the Show series as soon as I make it to the majors. Because, frankly, I was excited about the new high school stuff and the supposed improvements. Yeah, that shit was pointless. It's so scripted and it's like, oh, okay, so this is really nothing special. So once I make the majors, the new series is going to start. While we are still a few months away from the new Madden, we're going to resume the FFL. So on Sundays, we will have the FFL, aka the Fenrirock Football League, where I have a fully customized league. I want to bring back the AFL series because, one, it was fun, but the problem is recording off the PS2 and that game being so unstable made things pretty difficult. So hopefully if I can get that figured out, or just say screw it and roll with it, we'll figure it out. But again, recording that videos was iffy. And there we have it, another direct in the books. I am excited for what the future holds. It's just doing my part to make sure what needs to happen happens. I've gotten in my own way far too many times, and that needs to stop. Things in the real world have settled down, and figuring everything out really shouldn't be that difficult. The name of the game is simply execution. As always, thank you for those who took the time to watch this all the way through, or even if you watched parts of it, thank you, thank you. I love all of you as much as I love Dr. Pepper. And by the way, that's a lot. But until next time, guys, as always, you've been great. I've been Fenrirock. Take care. First and foremost, I like to thank these beautiful people right here. And if you want to be one of these beautiful people right here, consider joining the memberships down below today. I'm a guy doing this all by himself, and I need all the help I can get. You don't have to, but I would love you so much if you did. There's also going to be like 2 videos right here, maybe even a playlist. I think what video played today. It's going to be 2 channels to sub to. You know, FCU, woohoo, merch down below. Words are hard. Name's David. You can call me Fenrirock. Terrible outros. Bye!